It was a chilly Thursday morning when a fisherman in rural Kentucky noticed something bobbing along the muddy banks of the Green River. At first, he thought it was just debris, an old cooler or a plastic storage bin carried downstream by the current. But when he got closer, he saw the duct tape. He saw the bulges. And when police pried open the lid, what they found inside would send shockwaves through the community. The victim was 27-year-old Amber Whitfield, 8 months pregnant, a young mother who'd been reported missing just 5 days earlier. Inside the tote, wrapped in a heavy blanket and layers of trash bags, was Amber's body, and that of her unborn child. Police determined she had been dead for several days. Cause of death: blunt force trauma to the head and signs of strangulation. The tote had been weighed down with bricks, but heavy rainfall had loosened it from its hiding place, bringing it to the surface. The crime wasn't just brutal, it was personal. Amber's friends told police she had been terrified in the days leading up to her disappearance. She'd confided to a close neighbor, "If something happens to me, it's not an accident." Detectives also discovered that Amber had been in a messy relationship with a man named Jason Keller, 31, who was not the father of her unborn child. She had also been receiving threatening messages from another man, Marcus Dean, 29, a longtime friend of Keller's with his own criminal history. The texts from Marcus were chilling. "You're not gonna ruin his life. You won't be around long enough to do that." The case moved quickly. Phone records placed Keller and Dean near Amber's home the night she vanished. Surveillance footage from a gas station just off Highway 62 showed the two men in a pickup truck, the bed carrying a large plastic tote. Around 1:45 a.m., investigators later searched Keller's property. In a shed behind his trailer, they found a roll of the exact duct tape used on the tote, traces of Amber's blood on the floor, and a receipt for bricks purchased 2 days before her disappearance. The biggest breakthrough came when cadaver dogs picked up a scent inside Keller's pickup. Under the back seat, police found strands of Amber's hair tangled in dried blood. Both men were arrested on suspicion of murder, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse. But why? Police believe Amber had planned to cut all ties with Keller and was threatening to tell the real father about certain secrets Keller wanted buried. There were also rumors Amber had learned about an unsolved burglary Keller and Dean had committed in 2022, one that could still put them both behind bars. Some detectives think the pregnancy itself was a factor. Keller didn't want the child, and Dean, fiercely loyal to his friend, may have decided to handle the problem permanently. As of now, both Jason Keller and Marcus Dean are in custody. They have pleaded not guilty, claiming they had nothing to do with Amber's death. Prosecutors are preparing for trial, but here's the twist. Amber's phone, recovered from a storm drain 3 miles from where the tote was found, contained a voice memo recorded the night she died. In it, you can hear a man's voice shouting, "Get in the truck." Then, seconds later, a muffled scream. Police say they recognize the voice, but they haven't said whose it is. And until they do, the full truth about Amber Whitfield's final moments remains locked away.